Robbie Michelle, back with another video, another car chronicles. I did a poll on this and everybody wanted me to do it. Everybody but one person. You know who you are. It's like, no, I'm just kidding. I think they pressed the no button by mistake, so that's alright. At least you want to watch it. Anyway, I am going to do a part 2 of being single, quarantine edition. So, being single is already a hassle. It could be a blessing, it could be a curse, depending on how you look at it. I know for me, I'm not going to say it's a curse because it isn't, because I enjoy my singleness. However, I do eventually want a companion. I do want somebody to marry and just be with forever, because marriage is a one-shot deal for me and that's it. So I'm gonna plan on being with this person forever. I mean forever ever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
Looking for companionship, someone just to be with, love, you know, the usual. So I feel like it has no deeper meaning. My pet peeve is when people ask me, well, why do you want to get married? And why do you want to do this? And why? And then you feel like you got to give them this deep answer when you really don't. You really don't. And half the time I'll be like, why did you get married? But, you know, it is what it is. That's for the reason I want to get married for. I want somebody to serve God with and grow old with, and yeah, I guess cool if we ever do. But you know, that's what I want for myself. I can't speak for nobody else. Some people want to get married. A lot of this in the world, a lot of people want to get married because of financial troubles, or you know, married to be in the country, married to get away from things that maybe go on at home, married for sex, married for this or that, and a lot of those are not great reasons to be getting married. But again, you know, that's the way of the world. Also, you know, some people love being single and just love not having to answer to anyone. Not that you should have to answer to anyone, because marriage is a partnership, but they don't have to answer to anybody or worry about a second person. They can just focus on themselves and a relationship with God. So that's cool. Now, getting that part out of the way, being single and quarantined. In 2020, we are suffering the COVID-19, aka the coronavirus, and you know, the government has made a lot of laws, social distancing, no gatherings over 10+ people. I don't know if they changed the rules, so yeah, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. No big large gatherings. That means no concerts, no parties, no going to places of worship, no big gatherings, period. No big parties, sports events, none of that. All that's canceled. So we can't do those things. So people have been coming up with inventive ways of doing things. One thing is through an app called House Party. Another is through an app called Zoom. And you know, your usual Facebooks and Instagrams and FaceTimes, or whatever application you may use by means of communication. Which brings me to, a lot of people have found a way to date and get around that, and that could be by means of meeting somebody through like a little Zoom gathering or a little house party gathering. I don't use House Party much, so I wouldn't know. So friends who use House Party, let me know how that works. But a couple people have met each other through Zoom and have, like, you know, gone through the talking stages. Do we even count talking stages at all anymore? Let me know. gone through the talking stage, or you know, have interest in each other, and you know, they end up like, you know, meeting each other, whether it be like you through friends or family or whatever, hang out a few times, start dating, hey, might be even engaged by now, who knows? This year is crazy, anything can happen at this point. And there's been a lot of engagements this year, despite what's going on, which is actually kind of great. A little bit of normalcy, you know? Some people have questioned it, or been like, why are people still getting engaged? Or why is this and that? And it's like, honey, it's really none of your business. These people gonna do what they want to do. I am so happy for these couples who are getting engaged, or, you know, finding love. Even in times where we can't be together, that's great. So who are we to question it? It might happen to us, and then you'd be like, oh, that's why. So there's the engagement aspect. I find it to be very, you know, good. I find it to be very good. Which brings me to the weddings. I find the weddings that I've been to this year have been so more exciting and like really cool to me, because it's more intimate. It's more of an intimate setting where it's just family and friends, and those who want to see the wedding, they are invited, you know, whether it's like, you know, via Zoom once again, or live streamed on YouTube. And I thought they were wonderful weddings, and I feel like that's the kind of wedding I would want. Something intimate where it's just family and friends, the rest can see through video. That's why, one, it's cheaper. You don't have to worry about spending a plate on all these guests. You don't have to worry about a venue. You don't have to worry about, I mean, depending on where, you'll probably have to worry about a small venue. But you don't have to worry about a big old venue or a bunch of photographers, music, this and that. I mean, you can have certain stuff if you want it, but it seems like it'll be much cheaper and, you know, more simple, and focusing on the marriage rather than the wedding. And I really like the concept of that. I really like the concept of like a smaller wedding. Some people say, oh, I would never do that, or I would rather wait, or, you know, this and that and the third. And I'm like, well, that's cool. People want what they want. If you want to wait, go ahead. If you want to get married, go ahead. I mean, even if down the line, if you want to have a mini reception, you can do that as well. So that's how I feel about like weddings and marriages during 2020. Again, from my own opinion and my aspect, I think I wouldn't mind if I just happened to stumble across somebody either through Zoom or Instagram, or somebody that I take an interest in. I would hope people feel the same and end up, you know, really liking each other, you know. Of course, getting friends' advice, meet your elders, etc. Going to your meetings, you know, via Zoom, now that we do that. I don't see that in a bad way, because I feel like it's a little bit better. It's more intimate. Again, it's more intimate. I feel like you get closer with all this going on, rather than, you know, I mean, eventually you're gonna want to meet each other in person. You are gonna meet each other in person. What I'm saying is, even though it's through a screen, it's still kind of face to face. So you kind of get a little bit of the raw deal. How does a person keep their background, or how do they talk to their parents, or if they accidentally leave their mic on for some reason, how is their background setting? The little things that we do now, which is touching our face and forget that we're on camera. It's the little things that you could catch that you probably wouldn't have that you wouldn't have caught before, is what I'm saying. So I don't know, I find out a lot more about people. I've been finding a lot more about people and myself through this whole situation. So I don't know. This might be our new way of life, our new way of dating. This might be our new normal. You seriously never know. I want to know how you guys feel about it. So please comment down below about your experiencing with being single through all this. If you are engaged or dating, let me know about your experiences and how you guys are handling it. And if you are getting married, or you are married, or whatever the case may be, please let me know about your experiences in 2020 with quarantining. I would love to hear about it. Don't forget to also subscribe. And my camera died. So, back to what I was saying. Please like this video. Comment down below of what you are experiencing in this whole 2020 hot mess of a COVID quarantine, whatever you want to call it, with dating. Such as being single, in the dating aspect, in an engagement aspect, in the wedding and marriage aspect. I would love to hear from you. Please also turn on my notifications because it will definitely help me out. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Please help me out and subscribe. Also, I wanted to try to do something new. I call it the promotion of the day, and who I will be promoting on Instagram. If you are in the Turnersville, Sicklerville, I believe, area of New Jersey, give me 1 second, is my girl Kirsten. She recently started her little business of meals made with jackfruit. So it's vegetarian and vegan to-go dishes. She's in Washington Township. Yes, her page is called on Instagram is called KC Kit Kitchen. So it's KC_KIT_CHEN. So KC Kitchen, because it's her initials and the kitchen underscore. That's her. So yeah, she uses jackfruit in a lot of her ingredients, and it looks really healthy. I have not been able to try her food yet because I live a little bit far away from her, but trust me, I will definitely be trying her food, and I probably will do a review on it because her food be looking good. And then she got the little drinks with it, so I'm like, oh, go ahead, girl, I need to try some of that. That's our promotion of the day. Again, please help me out with liking, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. Also ring my bell for the notifications. I want you guys to have a wonderful week. Enjoy your weekend. I know a lot of people have their convention, so enjoy your convention, enjoy your weekend. I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out.